Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to cook delicious, yummylicious Masoor pulao, or it is also known as Masoor dal biryani. It is really famous and it's really yum to eat during your dinner or lunchtime. But before I show you the perfect recipe, please do make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. For the perfect Masoor pulao, you need 500 gram of minced mutton. If you want, you can use beef. 1 big cup of masoor dal. Of course, you need to clean and make sure that there's no stones in that. I'm going to use 2 cup water. I'm also going to have ginger garlic paste, and I'm going to also use some dry spices for my curry. So for that I need cumin, cinnamon stick, some peppercorn, cloves, and cardamom. Now I'm going to also need coriander powder, turmeric powder, red chili powder, garam masala powder. I'm going to also need 4 green chili. Now you can use accordingly. 4 big tomatoes, 1 big potato, fresh coriander leaf. You can also add your mint if you wish. 3 red onion and 1 cup of cashew nut. This is optional. If you don't like nuts, you can avoid it. I'm also going to have salt and pepper. Now I am going to use basmati rice for this recipe to have that perfect smell and taste. So you make sure to use basmati rice. I'm going to use 3 glasses of rice. I'm using this glass. I'm going to use India Gate basmati rice if you need to know which rice I have used. And I'm going to use some dry spices for my rice to boil. So I'm going to use salt, and I'm going to use bay leaf, star anise seed, cinnamon stick, cloves, and big cardamom. So now what I'm going to do, I'm also going to use my saffron for color and smell. I'm going to show you how I use it, and ready-made color, food coloring. Okay, now that's also optional. Now what I have did is I have soaked my rice for almost 20 minutes in the water, and I'm going to leave it aside. I have kept my dal to boil with 1 teaspoon of oil, and on the other side I have heated my pan with vegetable oil. I'm going to add my potatoes. I have added some food coloring in my potatoes so that it will give nice yellow golden color in my biryani. It will not look blunt. Look at that. And I'm just going to fry it and turn it gradually from time to time, not to make it too burnt. The reason I'm doing this is that I want my potatoes to get cooked, so it will not take much time when I put it in my curry. Look at that. This is how it looked like. It's just perfect. Now I'm going to add my all dry spices which I use for curry, and I'm going to add my onion. Make sure that your onion is very well sliced, because we don't want it to be thick and then it will take extra time to cook. Now mix it up really well until it get brown. Now you can add also salt here so that it get cooked really quick. I'm going to add almost 2 teaspoons of salt. Just mix it up and leave it until it get reddish brown. Look at that. This is how it look like. Now I'm going to add up my minced mutton. You can use beef if you're a beef lover. I prefer mutton. Now you're just going to mix it up until it get little bit, when it start changing color. Just mix it up really well. Now I'm going to add my ginger garlic paste. Now in this you need to take more ginger garlic paste. I have took 3 spoon of ginger garlic paste. I have add more salt in this and pepper. Just mix it up really well. Now this is optional. You can use as much you like salt and pepper. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add here my chopped tomatoes. Look at that. And then I'm going to add here my green chilies. Now this is also optional. If you don't like too much spicy, don't add green chili. Yeah, but it's really yummy. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, and 3 teaspoons of coriander powder. Now I'm taking a little bit extra coriander powder here because it's really good with this, especially with this keema biryani. Okay, just mix it up till the time all the tomatoes get a little bit softer. I'm going to put the lid and leave it on side. Now my dal is boiled and it's ready. On one side of the corner, I'm going to boil my water with salt, and I'm going to add up all the spices with aniseed and bay leaf and cardamom. I'm going to add it. That's for rice. Leave it to get boiled and then mix it up your keema again. Look at that, the tomatoes are getting softer. I'm going to add up my fried potato so that if it's not cooked, it will get cooked during this period of time. And I'm going to add here my dal stock which I have boiled. I'm going to add that stock. Now if you want, you can add water, plain water. I'm adding dal stock because it will preserve the protein. Now mix it up. Look at that, my tomatoes are mashed up, it's completely softened up. I'm going to give a nice mix, and I'm going to now start adding my fresh coriander leaf. If you like, you can add your fresh mint leaf, it's completely your choice. And add your garam masala powder, 1 teaspoon, and dal as well. Add up all your dal and just give a nice mix. Look at that, my potatoes are perfectly done. Tomatoes are mashed up, I have kept it aside. Now I'm going to check my water is boiling. I'm going to add up here my soaked rice. Just add it up and leave it to boil for 5 minutes, not more than that. We don't want our rice to get overcooked. This is what I'm looking for. Look at that, my rice is perfectly done. It's not sticky. You see, it's not sticky at all. It's perfectly done. It's half cooked, half not. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to keep everything ready. I'm going to use foil, I'm going to use ghee, I'm going to use my keema mixture which I have shown you earlier. I have fried my cashew nut powder, and I'm going to use my saffron which is soaked in milk, and food coloring which is soaked in water. Now I'm going to add my rice layer. I have also add some saffron water milk on the base. Now I'm going to add here my keema layer. So just add up your keema. Now you can make as many layers as you want. I'm just going to make simple, just 2 layers. So one is rice, one is keema, and then on the top I'm going to add my rice. Then on top I'm going to put my saffron milk which I have soaked it in the milk. I'm going to add my food coloring. I'm going to add my cashew nut which I have fried it up. Yes, and then I'm going to put some spoon of ghee for smell. You can use your desi ghee if you have a pure ghee. I'm just going to use normal one, and just give a nice mix with your spoon itself, and now cover it up with a foil, aluminum foil, so that it gets really well steamed up. Now before you cover up, you need to do this. You look at that, what I'm doing, I'm making space for steam to get cooked really well, so my rice get cooked really well. You see, so you can use any spoon, backside of your spoon, and that's it. Now cover the lid and close it and leave it for at least 15 to 20 minutes on really low flame. Yeah, and look at that, this is how it look like. It's ready, it's done, it's perfectly smelling heaven. I hope you like my recipe. Please do make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.